I just gave birth. Husband just messaged a pregnant woman telling her how sexy she is. Husband and I have been together for 10 years, married for 8 years, and have 4 kids. I gave birth to our last baby 4 weeks ago. He left his Facebook up on our desktop computer. By the way, he is not into social media at all. I only knew he had FB when he sent me a friend request. I assumed he made one to check up on me, for lack of a better phrase, which I made a mental note of, but didn't say anything because I have nothing to hide and haven't really been active on my FB. He is a gamer on World of Warcraft, WoW, which is something I am not interested in or familiar with at all. Anyway, I saw his FB chat. He was messaging one of his WoW friends' wife like, "Hey, how's it going?" and then all of a sudden asking, "Have I told you how sexy you are while pregnant?" She said, "Aw thanks," but did not take the conversation any further after that. I did confront him. I know I should have told the truth about looking at his Facebook. He did leave it up on the computer with the chat open. But instead I told him that I received a FB message from one of his WoW friends saying that he didn't appreciate the messages my husband was sending his wife and didn't think I would either. My husband looked like he saw a ghost and shit his pants at the same time. He immediately deleted his Facebook on WoW. I'm guessing he's too ashamed to interact with his friend or his wife anymore. I don't think he deleted them on my behalf. He tried denying the message. Then he said it was a WoW inside joke. I wasn't buying any of it and backed it up with obviously her husband was not in on the joke. Then he said it was my fault because we haven't had sex lately. Again, for weeks postpartum, I couldn't have sex even if I wanted to. Now he's crying and saying he's sorry. I asked if there was anything else I should know. Of course he said no, but what are the chances I found the first and only inappropriate interaction? I'm not sure how WoW messages work, like if there is an option to private chat or if that is why he took it to FB. I don't know how to proceed. I don't want to overreact. My hormones are still readjusting after giving birth. I'm also upset because I adore being pregnant and having a baby bump, and have been feeling a certain kind of way about this being my last pregnancy, and this is how it ends, with him telling another woman how sexy she is while pregnant. Also, I don't recall him ever showing that much appreciation for my pregnancy body. Now let's look at the comments. While it was really disrespectful and shows a lack of maturity on his part, I'm not sure there's enough reason there to leave, but of course I don't know him or you, and that's something you really have to ask your intuition. At the very worst, you only know the tip of the iceberg and now he will go to great lengths to hide shit better. At the very best, it was just stupid comments here and there, and this will wake him up and scare him enough to clean up his act and be more self-aware. Since you just had a baby, I would maybe focus on yourself and let him know that he needs to rebuild trust and show you why you should stay. Not trusting someone you are in a relationship with is very difficult, but I don't think you should jump to any decisions right now. Take your time, keep your cool, and keep your eyes wide open without him knowing he's being watched that closely. Wait for some time to pass by. When he thinks you're not paying attention is when he will fall back into his cheating ways if he has any cheating ways. Maybe hire a PI so you don't go crazy trying to find things and misinterpreting everything he says and does. I wish you luck and hope that there was nothing more to this than sheer stupidity on his part. You need to check is mobile.